Peatlands. They cover just about 3% of the Earth's land surface, and yet they store more carbon than all the world's forests combined. Hidden beneath waterlogged soils, they act as one of the planet's most powerful climate regulators. Small footprint, massive climate power. This may be the most important ecosystem you rarely hear about. Peatlands store around 550 gigatons of carbon, nearly half of all soil carbon on Earth. That's more than the carbon held in global forest biomass. Not visible, not celebrated, but absolutely critical to keeping the climate stable. So, what exactly are peatlands? They are waterlogged ecosystems where plant material does not fully decompose. Because the soil is saturated, oxygen is limited, and decay slows dramatically. Over time, this partially decomposed organic matter accumulates, and that is what we call peat. Peat is essentially stored carbon built over millennia. It is made of partially decomposed plant matter formed in waterlogged, low oxygen conditions. Because decomposition is so slow, layer upon layer accumulates. What you see on the surface today may represent thousands of years of carbon storage. Peatlands are a specialized type of wetland. They exist along a continuum, from open water to dry land. But what makes them unique is their ability to accumulate carbon. Over time, they build thick layers of peat, something most wetlands cannot do. These systems include mires, bogs, and swamp forests, different forms, but one critical function: long-term carbon storage. Peatlands are found across the globe, from the frozen landscapes of the north to the humid tropics. They span every continent, yet remain unevenly distributed. In total, they cover about 4.23 million square kilometers. That's just under 3% of the Earth's land surface. A small footprint with a disproportionately large impact on the climate system. There are two distinct worlds of peat. In the north, across Europe, Russia, and Canada, peatlands form in cold climates. Here, mosses like sphagnum dominate, slowly building peat over centuries. In the tropics, a very different system emerges. Dense rainforests in regions like Southeast Asia and the Congo Basin create peat from fallen trees and organic debris. Different climates, different vegetation, but the same outcome: vast stores of carbon locked into the ground. Peatlands are the planet's largest carbon vault. They store more carbon than all the world's forests combined. And they do this not just for decades, but for thousands of years. This makes them one of the most effective long-term carbon sinks on Earth. In their natural state, they cool the planet quietly, continuously, and at a massive scale. Here's how this system works. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They grow and eventually die. But in waterlogged conditions, decomposition slows dramatically. Instead of releasing carbon, the organic matter accumulates. Layer by layer, it becomes peat, and that carbon stays locked away for centuries, even millennia. Peatlands help stabilize the climate. Every year, they sequester around 0.37 gigatons of carbon dioxide. That slows the buildup of CO2 in the atmosphere, and over time, this creates a powerful buffering effect. They are not just carbon stores, they are active, long-term climate regulators. But this balance is fragile. When peatlands are drained, everything changes. Oxygen enters the soil, and the stored carbon begins to oxidize. What was once locked away is released as carbon dioxide. The land starts to sink, and natural water systems collapse. A carbon sink becomes a carbon source. This makes peatlands a hidden source of global emissions. When degraded, they release about 1.3 gigatons of CO2 each year. That's roughly 5 to 6% of total human emissions. A significant share from a relatively small area, often overlooked, but critical in the global carbon balance. A carbon sink becomes a carbon source. Peat fires are slow, deep, and devastating. They don't just burn on the surface, they smolder underground for weeks, even months, releasing vast amounts of carbon continuously. In 2015, fires in Indonesia emitted nearly 16 million tons of CO2 every single day, more than many entire economies, a silent fire with global consequences. Peatlands are also biodiversity hotspots. They support species found nowhere else on Earth. But when these ecosystems are drained, habitats disappear. One stark example, the Bornean orangutan. Its population has declined sharply as peat swamp forests are cleared. What is lost is not just carbon storage, but entire living systems. Peatlands offer far more than carbon storage. They regulate water, reducing floods and buffering droughts. They filter and purify water, improving quality. They support livelihoods through food and local resources, and they preserve history, holding ancient pollen and human artifacts within their layers, a natural system supporting both life and memory. So why are peatlands exploited? Because they are seen as usable land, drained for agriculture and plantations, harvested for peat moss in horticulture, cut and burned as fuel, and even used in filtration and industrial processes. Short-term gains at the cost of long-term planetary stability. But peatlands can be restored. The key is simple: rewetting, bring back the water, and the system begins to recover. Emissions slow and eventually stop. And over time, peatlands return as carbon sinks. A damaged system can become a climate solution once again. Peatlands are a high-leverage climate solution. Restoration is relatively low cost compared to many technologies. The impact is immediate, and the approach is entirely nature-based. Protecting and restoring peatlands may be one of the fastest ways to slow climate change. Peatlands are part of a larger system. Alongside forests, mangroves, and seagrasses, they form the foundation of Earth's natural climate regulators. Each plays a role, but together they maintain planetary stability. Remove one piece, and the balance begins to break. Protect the wetlands, and we stabilize the climate. Drain them, and the planet warms. Restore them, and the climate begins to cool. The choice is clear. The action is urgent.